Everything okay? Because your food is right here. Yeah, your food's right here, bud. Your head's not in a bowl. What's going on? I think he's okay. Hi, guys. Everybody's doing fine this morning. I seen Morris in the front yard looking like he was worried about Panther, but Panther was on the front porch. I'm glad they didn't run into each other this morning. You gonna come down and get your breakfast, Gray? Good morning. I don't want to scare you on the rail. Good girl. And Panther's here too. We're gonna get to go walk here in just a minute before Don starts work for the day. He's checking his email. It's gonna be a scorcher at 92, so walking early is desirable. Marty settled down into the short chair. We call these the tall chairs, so I guess that's the short chair. And there's Tux. Hey, buddy. Mom's going for a walk. I stay outside the car, film, watch for kitties. It is already hot, let me tell you. You can feel it. You can definitely tell. I went ahead and unplugged Ruby while I was in the garage. Helped me get out a little faster to the chiropractor today. It feels like Monday, but it's Tuesday. They're here this morning clearing that tree. Waste no time. And our friends in the red Model 3 are here this morning, sharing the good parking area. Well, there's people out here this morning. That's unusual, but like Don said, it gets to be summertime and people have to bunch up in the morning to get the walkover before the heat hits. Got one town employee mowing the baseball field. I don't see the whole crew out here today. Not a ton of trash so far. I picked up a juice box and a candy wrapper and a lid. So, not a ton, that's good. This is our first lap. It's nice over here in the shade. It's not so nice in the sun. I just want to stay in the shade. So the gentleman that had the tractor trailer parked over by the garbage and electronics recycling area, he got dropped off by a Model Y. It's 9:20, the splash pad opens at 10, so, or at least as far as I know, it opens at 10. I'm sure there'll be some people out there soon. This is our third lap, last lap. We still do 3. All right, Donnie, you do good.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back to the house. You know, try to get back from vacation, get on the stick here. So I will see you at the house. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. Stay safe.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm impressed. That hill is not fun there. So for this to be the one part of his run that he does out of what he used to do, that's one of the more tougher challenges in the 3 miles there. Going around the community center, downhill the trail out of South Park, that's all the easy part. Yeah, it was a nice hardwood tree, a sweet gum. Okay, very big sweet gum. It's been a while since I drove Jules. It's actually been a while since I drove Ruby. She sat for the weekend. I'm not going to get my 100,000 by June the 14th this way. Yeah, well, trips down the environmental park don't matter, but, you know, her sitting for days and just not, you know, going anywhere. It is what it is, though. We wouldn't normally travel on a holiday weekend. Too congested, too many people drinking and driving. You know, it's just not one we would prefer to be out on the road. So we stay pretty close to the house most times for these summer holidays. We walked early enough this morning that I have 5 minutes to sit here and say hey to the kitties, which is good because by the time I got out of the garage, Marty was mewing at the cat door for me. He doesn't try to go through the cat door, but he was mewing at the cat door, waiting for his mama. Good boy. And of course, you know who his Stripe is right here. So Don parked Ruby. You know, I have creep on, so when I take my foot off the brake, she ought to move just a little bit backward. She's in reverse, but the brakes are stuck up. Let me roll my window down. Let's listen to this sound. I always forget to catch it. Wow, they weren't stuck a little bit that time. They were stuck a lot. It's just a little rust on the brakes, no big deal. But for owners that have never experienced washing the car, coming in the rain and letting it sit for a few days and then moving it, it can be quite startling. I actually had to press the accelerator harder than you would want to press it for a Tesla leaving a garage, you know what I'm saying? Because it can take off so quick, but I was careful. I knew what to expect, and I'm warning you in case you need to know. I haven't left myself any extra time, unfortunately, but I did get a nice shower and put on some clean, fun shopping clothes, and let's see how long it's going to take me to get to Pemberton. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm looking. There it is. 3 weeks. Yeah, I missed 2 weeks worth of appointments. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, right on time. Barely. See, we can see and enjoy that maple there. And it is getting some filtered sunlight this morning, so that's good. It will get some morning, early afternoon sun, but late afternoon it'll be in the shade, and that's actually kind of what it wants. It doesn't want North Carolina 95-degree heat. It wants early morning filtered light, a little bit of sunshine before the heat of the day. So I think we're going to be good there. I'm enjoying being in the car and having a chance to listen to my book. This is the third in the series, the final one, I believe. And, you know, it's pretty intense action happening right now, so I'm really enjoying listening to it. This light always takes me a bit to get through. It's right at 11. So I'm going to scoot out of the car and rush in there pretty quick. I am headed over to Guardian Angel Apex and picking up Chinese food for Johnny and headed to Whole Foods. We're out of quite a few things. It's been, you know, a couple weeks since I went to Whole Foods too, so don't necessarily have to go every week, but if we want heavy whipping cream and sour cream and cheeses and things that we can pretty much only get at Whole Foods, then we need to do that. All right, I'm all pulsed and relaxed now, and I'm headed over to Guardian Angel Apex. The parking lot over here is pretty full with rentals today. Wow, it's a Kona electric rental. I almost missed it. Looking for the Model Ys. Nice color. Yep, there's that interesting grill. I like the red. That's cool. I didn't know there were any Kona rentals. So that was news to me. And here's a Model Y next to a Model 3, and they're both rentals. And yes, I see that the one tail lens has a little bit of moisture in it. Not a big deal as long as it's functioning, and normally it doesn't mess them up. So hopefully it just went through some rain and it'll dry out. It's pretty humid today though. This is also a rental. This is one of the original ones with the Pennsylvania plate. This, yeah, that Model Y still has the Pennsylvania plate on it too. They must stage, I guess, Hertz a lot of their cars out of Pennsylvania. So 2 of the original 5 Model Ys that were here I still see. And I'm looking, you know, all these plates with that aren't North Carolina pretty much belong to Hertz in here. Like I said, the parking lot is super full today. There's a Y up there with the Pennsylvania plate. So 3 have stayed in the area. are come and gone. Doesn't mean they weren't rented and then returned to the same spot. And there's one up there out front. It's good advertisement. I like it. Well, this certainly adds to my weekly guardian angel trip, right? Getting to look at the Hertz rentals, the Hertz Teslas. I'm just enjoying looking at the specialty things. This is pretty. Right now my Legos are on the table, so I don't need to buy stuff to make pretty tablescapes, because until I remove the amusement park, I don't really have room. These were actually over at Fuquay. They're old ice cream float kind of glasses. All this stuff is really pretty. We all need love. Cherish your friends. Embrace your family. Remember to live, laugh, and love. Be a good person. Do great things. We could add be kind. I really like it, but it's just a cardboard box. It's a little too much for me. That's interesting. It makes you keep looking at it. That's nice. Oak, antique. I've got 200 on it. I'm sure it won't be here long. They look like dress shoes, but they're goulashes. We had goulashes in the 70s. That's a pretty Vera Bradley look-alike. See if they added anything to the nautical area this week. I don't think so. It's cool stuff though. I think it would be fair to say that I am not amused that the Suburban is parked directly next to me with all of these other parking spaces out here. But I'm gonna go under the assumption that they care about their vehicle too, and that's why they park next to me. You know, my security cameras can protect them, and I'm, you know, well in my space near the curb, so that gives them space, but seriously, not generally thought of as cool. You know I gotta look. Well, I bought not less than 10 Funko Pops, new in the box, for Connor and Michelle. There's several bags in the back, including this one extra large Stormtrooper head. They're very excited. For me, I got a Fairy Garden little figurine that was kind of cute, $3. I didn't find anything else today. No shirts, no towels, no sheets, no plates, nothing. Michelle also got a wreath. So I got the food for Johnny, and I'm headed over to Whole Foods now. It's 2 p.m. Well, that's a very pretty bolt. Nice color, bike rack on the back. The bolt did not have a person in it, but it had music playing inside. How do you do that? Is that an e-tron? I don't think so. I think that's the gas version. Looks like the one almost that was parked next to me over at Guardian Angel. Not your typical Whole Foods shopper vehicle. It's a Model 3 up here on the left. I saw something else different that looked like it might have been an EV as I came into the parking lot, but I was out in traffic and couldn't really tell. Okay, it's the daily white Model Y, just so I feel like Jules and Don are still with me. All right, I'm ready to go to the checkout, and I haven't been a bad kitty. I probably should have put the Funko Pops in the front and put the groceries in the back, but the Pops are at the back and they're kind of fragile, so the groceries are in the middle. But I never pull in until we unload the car anyway. It really doesn't matter. As long as they're cool, and I had Ruby nice and cool when I arrived back at the car. Oh wow, I wasn't prepared for it, but where Kildare Farm Road intersects Holly Springs Road, they've totally rerouted it. It doesn't intersect at the same location, and this is permanent stuff. This is not temporary. With all that cement curbing and lines painted and everything, this is for real here. I guess one might wonder, maybe the road up here is going to be widened too, and that's why they have this right turn lane area, but they haven't utilized it. I don't know. But wow, that's weird. Totally new intersection. Did not know. Learn something new every day. Wow. So at the top of this hill is where the intersection used to be. I don't know, you know, engineering wise why they chose to move it. It was never a great intersection, really busy. But yeah, wow. They've tore up the road and everything. It's just gone. Alright, it's going on 4 p.m. and I'm home. Stopped to check the mail. There wasn't any. We should have mail today though, right? I guess now that all those political ads aren't being put in the mailbox every day, we're actually going a few days without any mail sometimes. Either that or it's not here yet. Well, I just dropped Johnny off at Taekwondo. Had me roughly a 10-minute nap at the house. That was actually a pretty good cat nap in this case. You know, sometimes if you sleep too long, you don't feel good, or sleep too short, you don't feel good. But I'd say that worked this time. I'm gonna go walk around Walmart because that's what there is to do. It's either that or drive around and play Pokemon. Actually, did I tell you guys I got a Gotcha Evolve Pokemon watch, and I'm really liking it. It's hard to keep enough regular Pokemon balls and free storage and free item space, but it's still pretty cool. It spins, stops, and catches even if I'm not paying attention to it. Does it for me. It's pretty cool. I'm still waiting for my first surprise shiny. I've already got 11,000 steps today. I see there's nobody around to run the garden center tonight. That's, you know, it's just sad this year. Almost always in the summertime the garden center would be open and you could just go in and, hello Star Wars. You could just go in and get what you wanted really easy. But not this year. Just not enough people to work it. Lego clearance, not stuff that I'm interested in, but always cool to see Lego on the clearance aisle. Well, there are definitely some ball games going on tonight and a good crowd here to watch. I probably won't be doing as much driving tomorrow, but Ruby will be ready to go if I decide to. Oh, it's so much cooler out here now. Hi guys. How is everybody? You being a good boy? Hi. Was you snoozing? You look so tired. Hey Mart. How are you, buddy? Good boy. Hi. Hello. Hello.